Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Rijkaard wins the duel this time.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. Royce. Petit, a probing pass. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Maldini. Makalele gets into some space. And that has been cleared. Maldini. It's Totti! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Now it's Totti. Now it's Batistuta. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Still goalless at the moment. Royce. Great pressure, plenty of it. Petit.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shot, surely! They've scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Petit does well to get it back. Now, can they get him away? And it... Royce! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Royce has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he was alert to it. Bellingham. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Petit. Now it's Royce. Now Costa Curta. Petit. And it's Batistuta. Makalele has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Looking to play him in. That's been cut out, well played. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Threads one in. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Couldn't squeeze it through. That has not gone well. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Well, they can break here. And he was quick to react. Petit. Royce. And it's Bellingham. Makaleli. Rui Costa.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Makaleli. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Costa Curta gets a foot in here. Referee's given a throw. Royce is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Oh, good ball! Rui Costa. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Totti. Oh, he's bustling through here. And the shot! And he hits the net. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He's shifting through the gears here. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's a good foot in there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's tidy. And big chance!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did.
Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And now he has 2. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Royce. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Totti. And this is Rui Costa. Looking for options for movement. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the counter is on. Beckenbauer. Just about up to 75 minutes. Van Nistelrooy puts his foot on the gas. Totti.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! And that really is so impressive. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And here's Totti. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Rui Costa. Rui Costa purring through the gears. No way through there. Rui Costa.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Baresi. Nesta. Maldini. Into the last 5 minutes. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Bellingham. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And he's been shifted off it. And he plays one through. So much. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Manchester United grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. There's the shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Royce. Royce. Lovely. Takes a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. That has been knocked clear. Rui Costa. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Messi. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Turns and goes back. Oh, sweet feet. Petit, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gets a good foot in there. Olise. Into the channel. Plays it across. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Olise! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Nicely weighted ball. First quarter of an hour gone. Searching passes played there. Good read, needed to be. Edmilson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, important interception. Turan. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Messi. Messi. And Messi!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
And we have our very first corner. Bullet! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there.
And the pass is intercepted. Goretzka. And he was quick to react. Guardiola. And here's Hullet. Beckenbauer. Petit.
This is the time you need that pace.
Beckenbauer. Beckham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Batistuta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is good alertness. And it's Batistuta. Guardiola is always looking to break lines. Petit. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Goretzka. And the counter is on. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hernandez. That pass has been well intercepted. Gives it back. And it's Beckham. But that has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Baresi. Petit. Foot in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Edmilson proves too strong, too smart.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And there's the end of the first half. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going.
Here's a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. He's tried one! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Manchester United have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. Fired deep towards the back post. Shot a goal! In for the pieces! There it is!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Now it's Olise.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Messi. And here's Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nesta.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And this is Messi. Messi! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Batistuta. Oh, well measured. Thuram could try cutting inside here. Back it goes. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's Beckham. And here's Messi. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Van Nistelrooy, and he's had it nicked away. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Messi.
Well, there's plenty to like about this.
Shot, surely! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And they win it back again. Now it's Messi. And the finish! It's a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Van Nistelrooy. Looking for the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And Batistuta! Oh, what has happened here? That's good play.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Turns back here, probably the best option. Beckham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And we're done. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Batistuta picking up. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, easy pickings there. Played into space. He has a look up. He's being... And a chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Forlan, and he welcomes it in. Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. York gets into a good position.
Pretty robust defending.
Rijkaard. To Guardiola. Rijkaard. Guardiola. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Van Nistelrooy is... And Royce! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now the cross. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Manchester United have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. He's gone for goal! Corner number 3 coming up. He gets big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. So their 4th corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time.
Roberto Baggio! That was superb goalkeeping.
Roberto Baggio
Actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, 3rd corner of the game. He's got tall. Decent enough try. Corner number 4 coming up here. That has been knocked clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Passing is crisp and sharp. Takes the shot! That is a brilliant interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Baggio. Well, the ball's gone astray. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Well, that pass isn't the best. Petit. Can he get on the end of this? That is good strength. Forlan. Some good persistent defending here. Just eases him off the ball. Beckenbauer. He won't be happy with that one. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Threads one in. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Leicester calmly anticipates. Bellingham. Beckenbauer. And it's Royce. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Has a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Roberto Baggio. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Good ball, good take. He's picked his way through, climbs up big. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic is offering a right smile there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Into the channel. Guardiola makes the interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this is Roberto Baggio. Bellingham. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Nice looking ball. Petit. That's a sharp pass. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Van Nistelrooy is... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Cleared without hesitation. Beckenbauer, and he's forced to go back. Baresi cuts it out. He's had a shot!
He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tries to pass it through, and this is Forlan. Now it's Roberto Baggio. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here. It's Forlan! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Petit. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And the counter is on. Ibrahimovic charging forward, the ball at his feet. And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Terrific header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Makelele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Baresi is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. And here's Baggio. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a shot at goal!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an
Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Makelele pinches it off him. And here's Royce. Guardiola. Well, they can break here. And it's Forlan. Guardiola. Forlan. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No foul, says the referee.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Koundé. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quality ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Royce. And he's managed to get free. Forlan! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Forlan really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bellingham. And now they can clear their lines.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero
They're up to
19,
5 corners now.
Forlan. Numero 5, Makelele. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 24, Vidal. Cambio di giocatore.
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Defending of the desperate variety. Batistuta, always looking for that half a chance. And here's Royce, foot in.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Guardiola, oh that's fabulous. Goretzka, Van Nistelrooy, and now the breakaway, looking for the run. And time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Played into space, tries to play it through. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And this is Cruyff, and that is expertly dealt with. And he was quick to react. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I'm looking forward to watching the master burglar that is Leon Goretzka, Peter. His abilities as a ball winner is something we're all familiar with. Combine that with his power and speed, and you have a very formidable opponent to anyone. Quick distribution, and he always ends up getting into the opposition box.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Maldini does well to get it back. Goretzka.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Probing pass. Oh, well played, well played. No lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ricky Puig.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
That is good strength. Swings in it. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Ricky Puig proves too strong. And here's Totti, looking to play him in. It's Totti! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Totti is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Rijkaard. Edmilson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Guardiola.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's had it taken off him. Guardiola. It's a searching pass. Cruyff is in a really good position out wide. And the pass is intercepted. Cruyff. Guardiola is the team's great visionary. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot! Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And this is Totti. Ibrahimovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? Goretzka. For Olise. Costa Curta. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's delightful. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Takes the shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
He's had it nicked away. Baresi. Costa Curta. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. There's the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. He slings it in. Big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Now it's Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goretzka.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been...
It's Totti! Oh, that was no routine save.
Totti clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cruyff. Ibrahimovic. He's picked his way through. Ricky Puig. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great vision. Just eases him off the ball. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's let fly! Oh, what a mistake! And he's following up! He has done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently... Totti gets through on his own. Big chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Goretzka, your impression, takes a shot! Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Rijkaard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, super ball! And it's Guardiola. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Totti. That ball looks a good one. And this is Ibrahimovic. No, again. Rijkaard! They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
There's the header! Harmlessly behind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Ricky Puig. for Olise. Olise! Olise! And he hits the net! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Assegnato al 76esimo minuto, numero 21.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shot, surely! No mistake! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Totti. And they're back on the ball again. Guardiola. Edmilson. Now, can they get him away? It's Totti! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Edmilson. Now it's Totti. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's really well manoeuvred. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Cruyff. Oh, this looks sharp. 5 minutes to add. He won't be happy with that one. He's a sharp little ball here. There's the shot! Goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Manchester United give themselves a fighting... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Well, there's the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Baresi cuts out the pass. And it's Hullet. Played into space out wide. Cleared without hesitation.
This guy, Ricky Puig, is someone who really comes alive between the lines.
Well, he's got the right pedigree, hasn't he?
Yeah, and he's got everything you need to be successful in that role. He's a willing runner and enjoys switching positions during the game. To get the best out of him, you want him to play with the ball at his feet, so he can pick out his teammates making those runs, playing through the opposition's press. That's what he's great at.
And here's Shevchenko. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that is a little undercooked. And claimed it back swiftly. Forlan. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good running, strong. And he's had a hit! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
First quarter of an hour gone. Costa Curta. So it is still 0-0. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And here's Totti. Totti!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because...
It's Totti! It's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Howson does really well to win the ball there. Royce. Time and again they are repelled. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Petit. Petit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Totti. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Makaleli is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He's through here. Look at... Decent chance! Oh, it rattles the bar. Costa Curta. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Hullet. Ricky Puig. Petit. Ricky Puig. He's picked his way through. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Royce. And the shot! It's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is...
And Hullet! And it's hit the woodwork and out. He's found a way past. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Rui Costa.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Hernandez. Now that's well seen too. Rui Costa. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Right, Shevchenko. Hullet. Shevchenko. Shevchenko! They've scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Rui Costa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chance, surely! He scored! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Baresi. That's a cute ball. And he's intervened well there. Thuram. Rui Costa. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Stood up well to him there.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Totti tries a shot! Costa Curta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ed Nielsen. And it's Totti. There they go, hunting in packs. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Totti. Oh, facing up to his adversary. And there's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
11. Attenzione, un cambio.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, no joy this time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Christian, and the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he cuts out the supply. And here's Batistuta. And he's only too happy to take... And Hullet! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, nice touch. And Bronkhorst. Deep cross. Hullet! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
And it's Royce. Forlan. Forlan was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries to cross. Makaleli. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is for Forlan! Oh, he's been caught napping. Thuram getting this one clear. Played back. Costa Curta. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Forlan. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
And this is Ronaldo. Edmilson, the man that is tenacity personified. Baresi gets over and intercepts.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all...